Yay, all right. Okay, guys, I want this to be quick, and I know I say that every month, but it really is my goal for it to be shorter and shorter every month. So thank you so much for being here. Feel free to utilize the chat, ask questions, all the things. If you're new, I am Katrina Anderson. I am either your immediate STAR director or your upline STAR director. So thank you for being here. We used to do shout outs at the beginning of the meeting, but then we moved the meetings to the beginning of the month. So we just save shout outs for the team page at the end of the month. So I just want to get right into it on what we have happening this catalog season, what's happening right now, what's still available, and then we'll get into the incentive training, okay? So right now we have, obviously, it's a new catalog season, right? Please keep in mind that we have an entire 6 months to promote this catalog. Do not overwhelm your customers with everything all at once. It is honestly the same thing as like a word vomit. Like, don't try to show that, don't worry about sharing all of the things. Share the flippable catalog link that we have posted in all of our team pages. Share your PWS link with your customers, but don't focus on sharing every little thing right now. You have an entire 6 months to highlight all of the things. So I'm going to tell you, just like I tell you any other month, please, like, either pick one item per day to share, or honestly even one product line per week, and just focus on that. It will show consistency in your business. It will help you consistently share, and just that way you are not bouncing around to all of the things, because we have so many amazing LTOs sprinkled in between everything else. So just don't worry about sharing all of the things all at once. We have 6 months, okay? The LTO Harry Potter items, Dobby Buddy and the Golden Snitch, are still available. Everything else is in the catalog. So please do not worry if someone wants a warmer and you like think that it's going to sell out. It's in the catalog. It's guaranteed to be in the catalog for the whole catalog season. It might go out of stock, but it will come back at some point, okay? You're fine, Bree. That's why I'm able to do that. You're fine. So please don't freak out about the stuff that's in the catalog. It's the LTO stuff that you want to kind of create the FOMO around, and that's the Dobby Buddy and the Golden Snitch. Those, once they're gone, okay? The Easter collection, everything is still available, and it can be used with host rewards because it's not licensed. So make sure your hosts know that too. The Epcot International Flower and Garden Collection, all still available as well. Only the fragrance flower can be used with host rewards, okay? We have consultant only spring bricks coming. So that means it's consultant only. Do not tell your customers about it right now. You're going to ruin this month's sales if you tell your customers about the bricks now, okay? You can let them know that we have bricks coming, but don't tell them that they're coming next month, because then they're just going to hold their orders for this month, and they're going to wait until next month to order. So you could potentially hurt your sales this month. Does that make sense? So, but the consultant only, they're going to have a bundle like they always do. I don't know if you'll be able to purchase them individually. Probably, I don't know, maybe. I always suggest with bricks to go in with a teamie if you have someone local to you, or even if you're not local and you guys can split shipping, and one of you orders it and splits it and ships it off, whatever. But try to do it locally so that you don't have to wait even longer to get your stuff. But you definitely do not need the whole brick to advertise the brick, okay? We have lots of pictures of them already in the albums from World Tour. And of course, I always look for other people's pictures too, and I save them to the albums too. So please utilize the albums. I have them broken down into as many LTOs as possible, so it's the easiest navigation for you guys. If I'm ever missing anything, please tell me if I'm missing something. But also, y'all are allowed to create albums. Y'all are allowed to add to albums. It is not just for me to do. Please do your thing. Y'all are allowed to do anything. Just like I tell you when you first join, with the workstation, click on everything. You can't break it. Click on everything in the team page. You can't break it. If it allows you to make an album, make an album. Okay. Even if you want to just call it, you know, Joy's party pictures, and you just need to have a place to organize your stuff, you are more than welcome to do that in the team page. Okay. Let's see what else. We also have the Mother's Day collection consultant early access. A lot of you saw the pictures from World Tour. That early access is only for the wax. Okay. It's not going to be to get the Wonder Woman warmer or the other Mother's Day warmer. Okay. It's just going to be for the wax. Speaking of Wonder Woman though, we also have the DC collection. This scent was already released when the last time we had the Batman warmers come out. So if you do already have a bar of that, the DC collection is not early access. The DC collection is coming out this month. So I suggest if you already have a bar of it, go ahead and make samples of it now so you're ahead of the game. Get the samples out to your customers again, okay? Obviously, you all know about the $25 join special that we have going on. It is like the mini kit, but it is like super packed with all the things. They're getting the mini warmer, 2 sticker sheets, well, 2 different scents of the 72 stickers, black raspberry vanilla bar, 25 testers, 5 catalogs. I have seen some flyers that say 25 catalogs. They're only getting 5 catalogs. So make sure you don't have any flyers that say 25. It's 5 catalogs, okay? But the biggest thing with this is this kit is while supplies last. It is not for the whole month. It can be for the whole month, but every time we've had a $15, $20, or $25 incentive join special, sorry, it has always sold out at some point, whether it's in the middle of the month or last week of the month. It can and will, it almost always sells out. So don't wait and think, oh, well, I'm gonna, you know, not have my conversations till the end of the month. It could already sell out by then. Okay. So you have to understand it, this $25 joins promo, it's an LTO too. Okay. It is while supplies last. And it's also going to help with the current incentive, which is what we're going to talk about tonight. What is still available? The Go-Go Mango Scentspirations collection. That Go-Go Mango, Mango Shortcake, and Mango Wildflower are the only ones still available, but because they're available still, you can still add them to club. They can be used on host rewards because they are not licensed, so you absolutely can. And you can also combine them in the bundle and saves too, okay? The Walt Disney World 50th anniversary, everything's still available, even the castle. The castle is still available, you guys. The brick is still available. You should still be sharing those things. You should still, I still highlight them in my parties. If it's available, I highlight it in my party. You should still be sharing those things in your VIP group, on your personal pages, in your stories, your Instagram, your Facebook, any social media platform that you use. If you email your customers, let them know, hey, in case you hadn't realized this, like you can still get the castle. And again, we have lots of real life pictures of all of those things too in the albums. Okay. I worked really hard to find you guys real life pictures of literally almost everything. So it's there. Please, please, please use them. Is the Golden Snitch in the catalog too? Oh, I thought the Golden Snitch. Okay. Thank you, Nikki. I didn't realize that. All right. Oh, look at that. It is. Okay. So it's just Dobby. Thank you. It's just Dobby that is LTO. So he's the only one that you got to freak out about. Okay. So once he's gone though, he's gone. The NHL collection is still available. There's few teams sold out, but not all of them. But y'all, it's a really good deal. So they can either pay $45 for the big warmer and $30 for the little warmer, or they can pay $35 for both warmers and a bar of wax. That's insane. Okay. That's such a good deal. Market it however you want. I mean, I personally am still pointing out that like guys get Easter baskets too. Father's Day is coming. We don't rely on the Father's Day collection for Father's Day marketing. Okay. We're very fortunate to have something manly to market right now for Father's Day. We don't have to wait for the Father's Day collection to come out. Okay. Speaking of things that you can market for Father's Day, which yes, by the way, I understand that women, you know, watch hockey, play hockey, women like Star Wars and, you know, are Star Wars huge fans of it. I'm not, but like everyone else in my house is, okay? Yep. So Star Wars, everything is still available except for the little buddy clip, okay? Both warmers, the wax and the Mandalorian buddy, they're still available and they are deeply, deeply, deeply discounted. Deeply discounted. You know how you know who to market those to? Throw up a poll on your stories or your page, something, and say, where are my Star Wars fans at? Or you really want to get them going? I've never seen a Star Wars movie. What is it even about? Watch your comments explode. Okay, look, even Nikki's shaking her head. See, you can do that. You can literally do that with the DC stuff too. Like, what's the difference between DC and Marvel? I don't get it. Watch your comments explode. Okay. That was something that we brainstormed actually, and I was very fortunate to be sitting with our upline SSD Chloe Cox, and that was something that we had specifically talked about, was doing polls and things to find out who likes Marvel and who likes DC, and like kind of keeping those lists in your back pocket for when the Marvel stuff comes back out of the vault, when the DC stuff comes back out of the vault, and when we have new launches for things, you already have a list of people that you know, oh man, all these people love DC, all these people love Marvel. You need a list to know who really likes Star Wars too. It's really easy. Be creative. Your posts don't always have to be about Scentsy, but this is how you can find out who likes what without saying, here's this warmer, who likes it? Here's this wax, it smells really good. No, find out who likes these different franchises. And those are the people that you're going to personally message when stuff does release. You'd be like, Mike, oh my God, DC's coming out. And I immediately thought of you. Check out this warmer. Do you think your wife would like this for Mother's Day? Talking about the Wonder Woman one. Hey, Sean, we have a Batman buddy coming out. And I remember that you are obsessed with Batman. Like, just personalize it like that, okay? But don't just throw up pictures of things. Find out who likes stuff, okay? So, but especially the Star Wars ones, y'all, they are so discounted. Oh my God, they're so discounted. I had someone message me and say, hey, I need a new Mandalorian warmer because my kid broke theirs, and they bought it at a yard sale. And I was like, yeah, girl, like, check this out. I was like, they're on sale like crazy. And I was like, she told me her son's room was Mandalorian themed. So I said, did you see all the other stuff we have? We have a matching buddy. I only told her about the matching buddy. And she was like, oh my gosh, I have to get it. Guess what? She ordered the matching buddy with the Mandalorian warmer and the child warmer too, because it was so deeply discounted. You're trying to get your customers the best deal. It's not necessarily like upselling them. I know I said that in my Active by the Fifth post. I was like, woohoo, upsell. But like, that wasn't my goal, was to, you know, upsell her on something. It was like, hey, like, your kid's whole room is in this theme. Check out all these things that I have, and they are super, super, super cheap right now. Like, they're probably never going to be this low again, even if they ever go on clearance. Okay, like, when they sell out, there's no way that they're going to come back and go on clearance cheaper than where they are right now at all. So, all right, that's everything that we have that's currently available. Mindy, you're fine. You're fine. You're in the car. It's fine. You're good. Y'all, this is why we record the meetings. Even if only one person showed up on this meeting, I would still be doing it because I'm recording it and it's going to go up on YouTube. Hello, cute little baby McKeel. Hi. I'm still going to record it. It's still going to go on YouTube, so you're able to watch the recording. So please don't ever think that anybody in this group thinks any less of you if you can't show up. Okay, like, we all have busy lives, busy schedules, different schedules. We're in different time zones too. A good majority of us are in the East Coast, but we have lots of people in all of the time zones across the US. So please do not freak out if you can't make a meeting. I am talking to you specifically. those of you that messaged me freaking out because you didn't think you could make the meeting tonight, it's okay, I promise. My big thing is just when you watch it, please don't say hashtag replay because it really irritates me. I don't like hearing hashtag replay. I just like hearing, hey, I watched it. Thank you so much for this information. Here, I'm going to tag somebody who I think might find this useful, but I don't like this hashtag replay because anybody can just go and type hashtag replay on all the videos when you didn't really watch it. So don't do that. Don't be like that. All right, so we are going to talk about the incentive tonight. I am doing so good on time, only 10 minutes in, 9 minutes even. So my goal is like to make this super quick. So we're going to talk about the incentive tonight. It is a 3-part incentive. The incentive runs from, February 1st all the way to July 31st. That is the incentive time frame. Now, with this first part of the incentive, anyone who joins, they're backdating it from January 1st to July 31st, but they can only promote to certified from February on, okay? Does that make sense? Is everybody on the same page with that? It's only because if they joined in January and promoted to January, you got credit for them on the last incentive. That's why we're not going to double dip into both. As great as that would be, we're not going to double dip into both incentives. So the really cool thing about this incentive, you don't have to earn it. You don't have to participate in it. There are plenty of you watching that have zero desire to be a leader and create a team. And that is 100% okay. I need you to understand that. So you feel free to stop watching now or to jump off. It's not going to offend me. I will never pressure you into building a team. And I hope that your sponsor, who is somewhere under me, is the same way. I don't ever want someone to feel pressured into building a team. Okay. I just needed to say that. So like I said, you don't have to earn this incentive. You don't have to work towards it. You can earn just one of the 3 incentives. You can earn all 3. You can earn just 2. Or you can earn none. You don't have to earn them. These incentives are put into place to help you grow a big business. So there is that. But like I said, no one's here to force you into anything. Really cool. Each incentive, hey James, every incentive has its own reward, its own prize that you can earn. But if you earn all 3, it's really cool because you automatically earn all of the individual prizes, but you also get your choice of a branded mini fridge, or because I saw that and I was like, I'm not in a college dorm. I don't need, that's just my opinion. I don't need a mini fridge. I have 5 kids. Like a mini fridge would be like for one of them. I don't know. He would steal it for the office. So you can have the mini fridge, or you can take $200 in product credit. And that $200 in product credit can be used on your PWS, in your workstation for event registrations. It can be used on anything in the consultant store, anything that you can check out with on your workstation or PWS. That product credit can be used for, and it never expires ever. So you can hold on to it 5 years down the road. You can use it to pay for SFR, to help pay for SFR registration this year if you need to, okay? So yeah, you get the choice between one of those 2. Now, what's really cool is if you earn all 3 of them and you make the top 100, there's a top 50 for sponsoring and a top 50 for PRV, okay? They've only announced the sponsoring portion of this incentive, but we do know that there's going to be a PRV portion as well. So keep rocking out your PRV this month because it does count. Right now, it does count. I went and read the FAQs, baby. So top 50 PRV, all that is whoever has earned the most PRV from February 1st, so last month, February 1st to July 31st. You're in the top 50 for that. Then there's a top 50 for sponsoring, and that is whoever has sponsored the most new people who joined between January 1st and July 31st, and they hit certified between February 1st and July 31st, okay? The most amount of teamies. If they're in the event of a tie, with the top 50, with that 50th spot, the tiebreaker is they take whoever has the most TWV from all of those new certifieds, okay? So anyways, so top 100, that's really cool. And if you win, I have to stop saying win because you don't win anything, you are earning it. If you earn top 100, you are earning free registration for a retreat for leaders. This is not the one associated with SFR. This is like the Cabo trip that all the directors just went on in January. You will earn free registration for that. And guess what? You can earn both top 50s. And if you earn a top 50 spot for sponsoring and PRV, you earn free registration for yourself and a guest. Okay? For yourself and a guest. Yeah, she's like, see, James, you can go to Cabo. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be in Cabo next year, but it's typically the leader retreat is in January, and it's normally somewhere warm because it's in January. You want to go somewhere warm. So this past one was, it just happened to be in Cabo, and I want to say the year before was in Cabo as well. Scentsy loves Cabo. Okay. Cabo loves Scentsy. Yeah. So this first incentive is called Find Your Focus, Focus on Your Team, okay? So that being said, yes, I want you to focus on your team, but please know that now that I've told you about the top 50 for PRV, have that in the back of your head. Don't be stopping at 500 PRV. Don't stop at 1K, don't stop at 2K. Push yourself every month of this incentive because there's a really good possibility that you could earn top 50. Anyone, that was the other thing. Anyone can earn these incentives. You don't have to be a certain title. Someone can join tomorrow and earn both top 50 spots, okay? You have to understand that. What's crazy is if you earn top 50 on both those spots, chances are you're gonna fast track your way all the way, at least to director, baby. You can go from essential to director within the course of this incentive. And that's insane to me. But it can and it does happen, okay? So like I said, focus on your team. You have to enroll 2 new teamies between January 1st and July 31st, and they have to promote to certified between February 1st and July 31st, okay? Do not, I repeat, do not stop after you've sponsored 2 people, okay? Just like with parties, we don't book just 2 parties a month because what happens if one party flops and one party flips? And then you have no PRV. You flipped a party and one flopped. Just like with sponsoring, someone could be a kidnapper, or someone could decide that they don't want to do anything, or someone could double promote. Like, you never know. So you don't want to cut yourself short. That's not the term, is it? It's not cut yourself short. What is it? I don't know. Normally he's like listening to me, but he's not. He's stuck in his phone. Okay. Don't shortchange yourself. Okay. Just don't stop at 2 people. Something that Bart actually has told me that he learned in Army recruiting that they taught them was, and I showed him that it was on my notes. 2 is 1, 1 is none. Okay. 2 is 1, 1 is none. So if you're super excited because you've sponsored 1 person, I'm not telling you you can't be excited, but just don't stop. I want you to go for 3, go for 4, like keep going. Please don't ever tell yourself that all during this incentive period that, well, I've sponsored 3 people, I'm good. Or I've sponsored 4 people, I'm good. Look, Katrina, I sponsored 4 people and they all certified, I'm good. Why are you stopping there when you have the potential to earn top 50? If you think someone's going to earn top 50 with 5 recruits that certified, you're wrong. Okay. You cannot, don't do that to yourself. Just keep going. Okay. Unfortunately, reinstates don't count towards this incentive, but please, please, please don't give up on reinstates. Please don't turn your back on reinstates. Don't like not focus on reinstates. Reinstates are consultants too. Someone may reinstate under you and be your next director. Someone may be a reinstate under you and be the reason that you promote to director. Yes, Shonda is a reinstate, okay? They just have to find the right team. I'm gonna need you to turn your camera off, Mindy. I don't know what you're doing. That's like, he's being dirty, isn't he? I feel like it's
No, I'll tell you later and you're gonna lose your shit.
okay. Like, it's a soldier. I'm sure Bart would be saying the same thing. He'd be messing with me too. All right. So yeah, please know that reinstates, while they don't count towards the incentive, you should still give them just as much focus and energy as you would onboarding a brand new person. Okay. So the prize for this first incentive, really cool. They call it a Scentsy logo duffel bag. It's not a duffel bag, y'all. I hear duffel bag and I think like sweaty gym bag. That's gross. This is a really, really nice leather and canvas weekender bag, like a weekender tote. Okay. It's not a duffel bag. Shut up, soldier. No, duffel bag is like the big green rucksack thing on his back. No, this is a really nice high-end looking, I mean, it's probably not high-end looking, it probably is high-end. It's a really nice high-end weekend bag. And it's really nice. I actually showed it to him and I was like, do I want to earn this? And he was like, yeah, for me. Like, y'all, this is the same one who I earned the backpack last time. And he was like, for me. So, but this is a really great way for you to stay branded while you're traveling. It's free advertising for you. Okay. That's what it is. Leaders, I'm talking to you right now. Even if you only have one person under you, okay, you are a leader. Even if you haven't promoted to lead yet, if you have anyone under you, I don't care if you have one person or if you have 100 people under you, leaders, you can now see your entire downline, their progress and their points in the incentive tab. It's not just your front line that you can see. There's a drop-down menu for you to toggle in between your front line and your team and your entire group, your entire downline. Okay, so go check that out, see where they are, and reach out to them and help them make a plan. Okay, all right, how are we sponsoring right now? First and foremost, you need to go find yourself an accountability partner. Don't try to do this by yourself. Go find an accountability partner, someone that you click with, that you can literally message every single day. Okay, what are we sharing today? What are we doing today? What did you send your customers today? What did you post in your VIP group today? This is what I did. Check out this new graphic that I made, or check out this graphic that I found. Hey, did you see what Katrina put on Empowering Sense? Did you see what Nikki put in Butterfly Kisses today? Like, you want to have those kind of conversations. If you cannot find an accountability partner, let me know, let Nikki know, let Shonda know, let Mindy know. We will help pair you up with someone, or I can put you all in one group chat. I don't care, but I want everyone to have some sort of an accountability, especially this month. Okay. But throughout this whole thing, and honestly, this is the best way to like find like your new best friend. I'm telling you right now. So find an accountability partner. If you don't have one, please let us know. Use this month's $25 join special to your fullest advantage. You should be sharing this everywhere, every day. Do not think that you're being repetitive. No one sees every single thing that you share. And if they do, they should join. Okay. If they do, they should join. What's really cool that I like about sharing in my stories, especially, it tells you who sees them. Message every single person who sees it. Hey, I saw that you saw my Instagram story the other day. What do you think about the $25 join special? You ever thought having a side hustle like me? Like, you want to get paid back on your own purchases? However you need to spin it. Okay, you need to be talking to everyone, every host, every party guest, every clubber, every VIP, every customer, random PWS order, everyone, if you're writing them a thank you, there should be join info in your thank you. If you are sending a party pack or a host pack, there should be join info in there, and not just random join info. Hey, $25. I'm not even promoting, like, I'll tell you right now, some people don't like this. I'm not even promoting the host kit this month. I'm not promoting the $99 kit this month. I'm not promoting those. I am promoting the crap out of $25 join special until it sells out. I want everyone to know that they know that I love to save money and I love a good deal. And this is such an amazing deal. You can buy the warmer, or you can buy the warmer and get all this stuff in the kit free, and you get a business and you get a rebate check every time you purchase. However, you need to spin it to where your customers understand. I have someone joining this week, and she literally was like, I don't want you to make an announcement about it. I want to join on the DL. It's just for me. I don't even want like my friends to know that I sell it. Girl, that's fine. That's fine. You have a club account. I'm going to make sure your club gets transferred to you so you get paid back from your club. Like, she literally just wants it as a rebate check, literally. She doesn't even need it like for like, oh, I want coffee money. Oh, I want nail money. No, she just wants it as a rebate check. That's fine. That's fine. Everyone should be told about this join opportunity, because that's exactly what it is. It's an opportunity for them. Okay. Make sure that you are tracking who you're talking to. And I don't mean like a fancy tracker. I mean literally a piece of notebook paper that has the date, their name, and what was the result of the conversation. That is it, because you're going to follow up with them at the end of the month, or you're going to follow up with them the next time we have a joint special, or you're going to know not to contact them again. Because, and some people, it was brilliant. I saw on the director page, it was literally flat out asking people, is that a hard no? Is that a hard no? Like, you never, yeah, it's a hard no. Girl, I got you. I will never bring up a joint special to you again. I appreciate you as a customer, but that's cool. If you don't ever want me to talk to you about joining, I won't again. And that's being respectful of their boundaries. They're saying no, hard no, I don't ever want to join. I love being your customer. Don't ever make someone feel bad about saying no to you. Don't. Think about the people, if someone's ever asked you if I made Mindy feel bad, like, she would have never joined. Oh my God. I would have, I mean, that's just not who I am, so I wouldn't have done that. But like, there are people that like, don't be like, oh, well, I just wasted my time talking to you. Like, no, that's not on them. Don't make them feel bad. So keep track of who you talk to. Simple piece of paper. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. It can be a note in your phone, but keep track of who you talk to. Put it on your calendar in your phone. I mean, that's going to be kind of hard to go back, but whatever makes sense in your brain, that's what I want you to do. Okay. Make a goal of having one join conversation a day. That's it, just one. If you want to do more than one, that's cool. If you want to knock out all 7 on Sunday and do another 7 next Sunday, that's cool too. Whatever is most convenient to you, I want you to, at the end of the month, to have had 31 conversations. It's going to get you into the habit of sponsoring every month, whether we have a joint special or not. It's going to get you comfortable with just asking people, hey, you ever thought about doing what I do? Because at first, like, hello, it's super awkward. It's super weird to ask somebody that, right? I mean, I cannot be the only person who thinks it's weird. But if you're asking someone every single day, this time next month, it won't be this awkward. It won't be this weird, okay? It will become a habit of, oh, I got to have that conversation today. I have to have that conversation today. Just one conversation. Go find somebody who ordered from you today. Hey girl, thanks so much for your Easter collection order. You know, there's a joint special this month. Like, you could be getting paid the commission. Like, you can get paid back on that order that you made. Literally just that simple. Okay. It's that simple. Remember why you joined. Okay. I'm not saying focus on your why and like that deep rooted why. I mean, what literally made you click join? Okay. You wanted extra money. You wanted to make a car payment. You just wanted, turn your camera off. You wanted to bug your sponsor. You wanted to make new friends. Mine was, I was having an identity crisis and I needed something that was mine. I needed something that wasn't attached to the kids or being a wife of a soldier or being the PTO president or being on the spouses club board. I needed something that was just mine and no one else's. Okay. So see, Mindy, tattoo removal. Yep. And I told her, I said, you are not allowed to order from me anymore. So got to figure that out. And she did. So remember why you joined, because I guarantee there's someone out there that wants to join for the same reason. It's not always income based. If you think back to why you joined, it might not really be income based. Your why now has nothing to do with what I'm asking about. I just want to know what made you click join. Were you drunk? Was it a bet? Did you lose a bet? You know, like it's okay. I mean, if those are your people, go find your people. Like I can actually think of a few people that I feel like I could dare someone to be like, bet you won't. And they'd be like, bet. Okay. Like there's just, I bet you can't do what I do. I bet you can't do as many sales as me. Oh, bet. Okay. So like, just go find your people. Yeah. See, especially Nikki, she's super competitive. All right. I want you to be okay with the no. And I want you to be authentic in your posts and your conversations that you're having. This is not the time to copy and paste posts from people. Go ahead and copy and paste emails because those are one-on-one and they are not shared publicly. That's cool, fine, whatever. When it comes to posts and what you're sharing, if you find a flyer, again, I have an album in the team page for it, add it to that team page. The more flyers we find, the more people are going to use a different flyer. Okay. The worst thing we want is like when we have a product launch or a special and we see the same flyer over and over and over and over again. Well, guess what? The Facebook algorithm sees that and they're like spam, 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 and nobody is seeing anybody's post. It's the same thing with the verbiage. This is not the time to copy and paste. When I tell you to put your own spin on someone else's verbiage, I do not mean change the emojis that they use. I mean, actually use different verbiage. I mean, do not copy, use their image, sure, if they give you permission to, like if it's a flyer. If it's them holding like something, no, don't use theirs, that's weird. But if you see a post, if I see a post that Devin made and I'm like, oh my God, that is such a great way to spin that. I'm gonna be like, Devin, I loved your post. Do you mind if I steal that idea? And he's gonna be like, girl, go for it. You better. Look at him. No. Okay. First of all, you need to be prepared that if someone says, no, please don't, you need to respect their wishes and please don't. Okay. That don't be that person that still copies someone's stuff even after you do not have permission for it. Because honestly, if I find out that you do that, I personally will go find your post and I'll report it. I have zero problems doing that. I thought Jordan was saying she needed to go. Yeah, see, you did it to be home with your son and not have to pay for daycare. So it's kind of income based, but at the same time, you just want to be home with your kid. So those are the things that you need to be sharing, like that you literally get to party on your phone with your kid in your lap if you want. You don't have to worry about getting permission from someone to go home because your kid has a cold. Yeah, well, yes. Yeah, she doesn't have to pay for childcare. Yes. Yeah. And now that money that you were spending on childcare can be spent on other things. Maybe it's being spent on paying off bills. Maybe it's just going towards bills. Maybe it's going to fun stuff. Those are the things that you guys need to be sharing. So speaking of that, you share your paycheck this month. Share your paycheck every month. Don't block it out. Don't blur it. Don't put an emoji over it. That's stupid. It's stupid. This is not the 1940s anymore. It is not cliche to share how much money you make. It is not tacky. People need to see that you are a real person making real money and that you have a real business. That is the only way that we will ever overcome the stigma that comes with MLMs. Because yes, this is a direct sales and it is a multi-level marketing. It's not a multi-level marketing scheme. But the stigma that people have is associated with pyramid schemes. And you need to understand the difference between an MLM and a pyramid scheme. We are not a pyramid scheme. No one is sitting at the top and doing nothing and collecting a paycheck off of all of us. The people that are above us, our SSDs, the first, second, third gen SSDs above us, they have to do certain things every month to be able to get paid off of the people under them. They cannot sit back and do no sales. They cannot not grow their team. They have to continually be growing their team. Otherwise, their people are going to out-promote them and then they won't get paid off of them at all. They won't get any leadership bonuses. And if they aren't putting in any sales, then there's zero leadership bonuses there. They have to work as well. That right there is why we are not a pyramid scheme. You need to understand that, okay? We are an MLM and it's okay. It's not a bad thing. An MLM is not a bad thing. Do you know what else an MLM is? What other things are considered an MLM? Hospitals, any big box store. I'm not going to be tacky and say names, but you guys know which ones I'm talking about. All of them. Any big box chain. Any fast food restaurant. They're all franchised. That's just a different way of saying that's an independent contractor. That's what it is. Just decide, are you going to be Chick-fil-A or are you going to be Taco Bell? I want to be Chick-fil-A. I don't want to be Taco Bell. You know, that probably wasn't a really good analogy, but you get what I'm saying. You need to know the difference between them, but people need to understand that this is a real business for you and it's real money and that you are a real person. So please share your paycheck, because it doesn't matter if your paycheck, this is something that I'm super passionate about. So I'm sorry that I'm going on a rant for it, but if your paycheck is $5 or if your paycheck is $5,000, I don't care, or anywhere in between, there is someone somewhere right now that is literally crying and praying for that extra money, even if it's $5. Please don't ever compare your check to someone else's and think, I only got a $15 check this month because I didn't really do anything last month, but I'm going to look at that check and be like, but it's $15 more than I didn't have. For someone else, that $15 would be gas in their gas tank. That $15 is a pack of diapers for their kid. That $15 is not a lot of eggs right now, but that $15 is like milk and bread. And, you know, it's still money in someone's pocket. It is still $15 more. That $15, it could mean that, you know what, that someone gets to go get coffee without their spouse making them feel bad for treating themselves to something. It could be something as little as that it's not really about the coffee. It's about being able to do something for themselves. Okay. So please, please, please think of that when you see your checks this month. Please make sure, no, I'm not talking about him. He doesn't, no. He asks me permission before he goes and buys stuff. But please make sure you include the income disclosure link whenever you post things like that. Any way that you're talking about income, how Scentsy has blessed you in any kind of way, and it involves income, or you've earned a trip or earned anything, you have to use the income disclosure. That is linked in all of the director groups too. If you ever need it, please just ask on the team page and say, hey, I need the income disclosure link. I have it literally pinned and saved on my keyboard on my phone, so it can never be deleted. All right, once they join, I'm almost done. Once they join, please don't leave them hanging. But also know that you can't force people to work the same way as you. You need to meet people where they are. Like I said, I have someone who wants to join and she's like, please don't even do a shout out post. I love that you do shout out posts and that you have all that, but I don't want that. I just want to get paid back on my WIF box every month. Girl, fine, cool. That's fine. I'm still going to add you to the team page. You don't have to join, because they don't have to join anybody's team page. But hey, this is where we learn about all the things that's coming. So feel free to join it, turn the notifications off, whatever. Make a welcome post for them anyways. But like you have to meet them where they're at. If they say, I just really want that mini warmer in the kit, and it's pretty cool that it comes with like some testers that I can melt, meet them where they're at. If they say, I want a $1,000 paycheck, meet them where they're at. Okay. Help them launch if they want it, help them. Do not just leave them hanging out to dry. Help them if they want it, but don't force your help on them. Again, don't write off kidnappers or discounters or hobbyists. Nikki will tell you she was a kidnapper. She was a discounter. She just wanted the free shooting star kit. That was the special when she joined. Okay. That's it. Now she's a star director. Focus on, I was asked this today, and I won't say the person's name, but I was asked this today. She was like, I need help. Like, I'm a leader now all of a sudden. And I was like, girl, the best thing that you can do is lead by example. Do not ever ask your new teammate to do something that you've never done. If you never launched your business, don't ask them to launch theirs. Launch them together. Girl, I'm going to do my launch party too. I'm going to do a relaunch party. If you've never made samples, don't tell them that they should make samples. Make samples together. If we're not asking people to book parties if we don't book parties. So do things together. Share on your director's page how you're working. Share with your new teammate how you're working. These are the things that I'm doing. You should do them too. Hey girl, we're going to message 10 people today. Let's see who can get the most parties booked. I don't care that you don't know how to do a party. We'll figure that out later, but we need to get the party booked first. What's the point in figuring out how to do a party and finding all the right graphics if you don't have any parties booked? Okay, book the party first, figure out the content later. Your director, your sponsor, sponsor, we're all here to help you. So don't worry about that. We will help you fill in the gaps. Okay, we're not going to do the work for you. We're going to point you in the right direction where everything is, but that's okay. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? All right. Focus on leading by example, and those leadership skills will naturally evolve. None of us were born leaders. None of us were. Okay. Some of us thrive in it and some of us don't. Some of us have no idea what we're doing. That's okay. We're all learning every single day. A lot of the stuff that even some of the most successful SSDs in this business will tell you, because they told me at World Tour, they told me at SFR, a lot of it is trial and error. You have to find what works for you. Just because something works for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you, and vice versa. It's okay. You have to be okay with figuring out what's going to work for you. The best thing that you can do for your new teamie is to lead by example, period. Don't worry about it. You will promote more naturally if you're not focused on you promoting, by the way. Just lead by example. Work with them and not against them. You're not in competition with them. All right. And if your sponsor, by the way, if your sponsor doesn't help you, please let your director know. Okay. I can't even say if your director doesn't help you, because I know damn well your director will help you. So if your sponsor is just like, maybe your sponsor is like having a rough day or whatever, and they can't, that's fine. By the way, that's fine. Just go to your director. Don't tattle on them and just say, hey, I asked so-and-so and they're really busy this week because of XYZ. Can you help me onboard my new teammate? Absolutely, because you know why? That's your director's job. That's your director's job to onboard people. Okay. Please remember, at the end of the day, this is the last part, the goal of this whole incentive, the goal of the whole incentive, it is not to earn the incentive. It's not. Scentsy didn't put this incentive in place for you to earn a free bag. Okay. This incentive was put in place for you to grow your business. Okay. It's not for you to win things. It's not here for you to promote. This incentive is not about you. It is not about you promoting. So don't think, well, I'm going to go sponsor 10 people and I'm going to get them all to certified, and I'm going to promote from lead to start a superstar to director, and I'm going to do all the things. Don't use people like that. They're people. Okay. To kind of go along with what Nikki just put in the chat, they're people, they are not tools. They are real people. Don't use people like that. Okay. The goal of this business is to bless someone else with this opportunity and to help them flourish. Because when you are helping them flourish, you will naturally flourish too. Okay. You hear so many people say it like there's room at the top for everybody, and there really is. Whenever anybody in this group gets to the top, we're not standing up there and bragging. We are always looking behind us and reaching our hand down to pull someone else up with us. Okay, so I'm going to stop the recording. If y'all have any questions, please let me know. You can go ahead and unmute.